Did you know that the average widow in Canada is only 56 years old? And in the US, it's actually 59. This really shocked me. Most of us think that widowhood won't come until much later in life, but for many women, it arrives decades earlier than expected. And when it does, the impact on retirement is enormous. Retirement isn't always the golden chapter that we imagine it would be. Life changes, sometimes suddenly, and whether you're single, widowed, or newly retired, the reality can be very different from the plan. Today, I'm sharing 6 things I wish I knew before my retirement changed. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is a supportive space for all retirees, no matter your path. Whether you're on your own or navigating big transitions, you're not alone. Hit that subscribe button and let's walk this road together. You know, one of the biggest things about retirement income can shrink fast, especially after you lose somebody. And the biggest thing that I've learned is that these expenses, whether it's your rent or your mortgage, utilities, insurance, they all stay the same. But when you lose somebody, the income drops probably as much as 50%. In my case, here in Canada, the OAS is allocated to each person. So I instantly lost Norm's and also his CPP. Now I have applied for a spousal supportive CPP. I'm waiting to see how that happens. There is also an impact on our UK pension. Norm's will stop, mine will continue, but that will substantially cut down the amount of income that I have coming in, although all my outgoing expenses will stay the same. So it's really handy for you to have these conversations, and so that you can maybe understand this better than I did, because it really comes as a shock. Before we get back to today's video, I want to share something that can really help keep you safe online, especially if, like me, you use Wi-Fi at home, at coffee shops, or even when you're traveling. It's called NordVPN. Now, you might be wondering, what is a VPN? VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Think of it kind of like a secure tunnel between your device and the internet. Instead of your personal information being exposed, NordVPN hides your online activity, and it protects things like your banking details, passwords, and emails from hackers. Here's why I use NordVPN. It's safe on public Wi-Fi. If you're at the airport or the library or staying in a hotel, you never know who might be watching. NordVPN keeps your connection private. Privacy at home. Even at home, internet providers can track and sell your online browsing habits. NordVPN stops that. Fast and easy. With one click, you're protected. You don't have to be a technical expert. It's designed to be simple. I also love that NordVPN lets you connect on multiple devices. So whether you're on your phone, your tablet, or computer, you are covered. If you've never used a VPN before, NordVPN is the best place to start. It's the world's most trusted VPN with thousands of secure servers worldwide. So if you'd like to try it out, use the link that you see on screen. Protect your privacy, protect your data, and enjoy peace of mind with NordVPN. I would also like to say thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring my video today. Another thing that is majorly important that I'm finding out is that name on major assets is really important. In our case, we had a car and a trailer, and for whatever reason, they never asked us whose name we wanted them in. They just seemed to all go in Norm's name. So as Norm passed, I've had to work to get these changed over to my name. So my advice to you is, if you are a couple in retirement and buy any new purchases, please put it in both your names so that if anything happens to either of you, you don't have to go through what I had to do, because paperwork after a crisis is the last thing you want to deal with. Also, when life changes, we all feel pressure that we have to act. Do we sell the house, relocate, move? Don't make quick decisions. Just take some time, take some deep breaths and breathe. I personally aren't going to be moving. I'm happy with my decision to stay where I am. It was our home together, and it's going to be my home in the future. But lots of ladies suddenly decide, oh, I've got to sell the house, I'm on my own. Just maybe take a little bit of time to decide, is that what you want? There's nothing wrong with, there's power too in waiting. You can sometimes make a decision that's too quick because you're possibly grieving, and maybe just take a deep breath and give yourself a little bit of time. One thing that a lot of us will be dealing with too is loneliness. Can be very common in retirement. That's something often Norm and I did videos about. But healing through lots of different connections, whether it's a walking group, I joined the walking track, so I'll be doing that. Whether you've got hobbies or whether you get enjoyment from watching our channel, hopefully community is the key. I am very truly thankful to have the support of my family around me. We have supported each other during this difficult time. We're also going to start new things, like we're going to have Sunday dinner together as a new routine to help me connected and be more involved with their lives. And this is something that I'm going to really look forward to, and they are too. Also, we all have to look after ourselves. Looking after yourself isn't selfish. I think it's part of survival, especially when there are changes in your life. It can be just a small act, like going for a morning walk in the sunshine, having a quiet cup of coffee, either on your own or with a friend. In my case, I love having a glass of wine with friends. That was something we used to do for happy hour, and something that I will enjoy going forward. Also, as you know, I love swimming. So swimming is going to be a major part of my exercise, because I kind of think that it sort of uplifts you more than you maybe know at the time. So either go for that walk or a bit of exercise to make yourself feel better. You know, one thing I am finding is retirement isn't the end by any means. It's to rewrite a new chapter. I've met people who have launched businesses, traveled the world, fell in love with new passions, all after the age of 60. Norm and I have had a wonderful 10 years traveling the world when we first retired and making memories that will last forever. But I will say, time is not going to be there forever. If you have that trip that you would like to take either together or by yourself, I encourage you to do it. Don't keep putting it off. We went to Hawaii this year, an island, and we loved every minute. Both of those places were on our bucket list. We also did the Chichiman ferry from Tobermory to Manitoulin Island, and although that was a very simple trip to do, fabulous memories. We absolutely loved it. Those are 6 things I wish I knew earlier, and they really were eye-openers for somebody who is living this new chapter of life. Perhaps what's one thing you wish somebody had told you before retirement? Maybe you can share it below in the comments. Your wisdom, your input might be exactly what could help somebody else who needs something today. If this has helped you, please like and share my video, and let's stay strong together.